In this video, I'm going to help you make a countdown timer inside of GoHighLevel. I'm also going to show you how to customize the countdown timer and also add it onto your email templates. So let's get started. So I'm on the dashboard right now inside of GoHighLevel. So the first thing you're going to want to do is actually come down here to the side to marketing, click on that. From inside of here, what we're going to want to do is come up here to the countdown timers. Inside of here, we can now make a countdown timer. So the first thing we're going to want to do is actually come down here and select new. Then once we do this, we'll now be brought over to a little template area where we can edit and add countdown timers. So on the side here, we can select any of these countdown timers. They've got quite a few here. Now for me, I quite like this one down here, so I'm going to select this one here. And now we'll automatically add it over here. And now what we're going to want to do is come down here and click on continue with this template, select that. And now we are inside of the editor. In here, we can now do some customization to this timer. Now over here, we can select a date. So the end date and when this timer ends. Now to do that, just select into here. And inside of here, we can choose any date that we want. So I'll make it for the 25th. And up here, we can change the time. So we select into here and we can do it at 10 o'clock. We can also make it for 3 o'clock as well. So I'll do that. We can also just change the other times here. So if we move this up, I want to make this for 3 o'clock. So I'm going to change that to the zeros. And this one here as well. And click on OK. And click on confirm. And now this should update. So it's got 1 day and 4 hours. Now we can make this recurring as well. What this will do is this will loop the countdown timer for a specific duration. We've also got the Dymatic down here as well, automatically refreshes the countdown timer. So when this countdown timer ends, this countdown timer will then come back to 1 day and 4 hours. Right, we can also do some more customizations over here. So inside of styling, inside of here, we can actually change out some of the numbers on here. So we could actually get rid of some of the seconds. So we can click that button there, seconds, it removes it from on here. Now I'm going to add that back because I think it looks better with the seconds there. We can also change the size as well for our countdown timer. So if we come over here, we can change the fonts. So we can come in here and change the font out if we want to. We can also come down here and change the size as well. So we can make that a bit smaller. But I'm going to make that a bit bigger. I think it's a little bit too small, so something like 30 looks okay. We also got the label font as well. We can change that out. So we can change that to something like that. You can just come through here and mess with some of these settings. And you can also change the colours as well down here. So if we don't like the black, we can come in here, change that to a different colour. And you can see it updates over here. But I'm going to change that back to black. We can also do the background colour as well. So if we want a different colour background, we can do that as well from down here. We can also add in an image in here as well if we want to do that. So we can select inside of this little image icon. And inside of here, we can choose an image that we do have uploaded to GoHighLevel. So we can do that as well from in there. And if we come back up to the top and click back on General, over here, we can actually select the link where this timer takes us to. So if we select this timer, it will take us to a link. So we could have a link to a different page on a website. We could have it inside of an email. So I've made the link go to Google for now because I don't actually have a website where it can go to. So when someone clicks on this countdown timer, what it will do is it will send them to this link here. Now once the countdown timer has ended, we can now send them to a different link. Now for me, I'm just going to use Instagram for now. But in here, you would add in a website page saying that this deal is not available no more, something along those lines. But now once you've customized this, you can give it a name up here. So we can highlight this, remove this, and just put our own name in there. For me, I think countdown timer is perfectly fine. And from here, what we're going to want to do is click on save up here. Now once we're saved, we now want to add this to an email. So if we go back, and if we head over here to emails, now inside of here, we can make a template. So if you want to make a template, we can do that. Now for me, I've got 2 templates in here already. If you want to know how to make a template, I will leave a link in the description down below on where you can see a video on how to make a email template. So be sure to check that out if you want to know how to do that. As I've already got an email template, I'm just going to select into here. And this should bring me over to the builder. And inside of here, we can now add in our countdown timer. So if we come here to the elements, so if you can't see your elements, just click on the little plus button up here. This will bring up this menu. Inside of here, we can now come to the countdown timer just here. And we can just drag that in. So we can put this up the top here, like that. And over here, we can now select our countdown timer that we just made. And now when we send this email out, they will now see this countdown timer. We can also add this countdown timer on our website as well. So if you had a special deal going on, you can have this on your homepage. And underneath, you can have a button where people can actually get their deal. Now, it's a very similar step. You just have to go to your elements and drag it in. Then once you've done this, click on Save Template. And now you can send that out to all your clients or all the people that you have on your email list. So that is how you make a simple timer inside of GoHighLevel. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. Also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more tutorials. And if you have not got GoHighLevel, I do have a 30-day free trial, which is linked in the description down below.